a few teams that thought they started a little stronger, Greg.
Yeah, what you see on paper coming into the season, that means very little until you're put to the test. But these teams have time to make adjustments in their schemes and personnel.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got McDaniels. He's out there with Smith. And it's Caffey in at the 2 guard. Shot clock at 5. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Puts it up from 17. Murray, good.
And that's where Murray can take his jump shot comfortably in the mid-range.
Now the pass to Smith. And no good. Some solid defense from Grant. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Capella. Kicks it to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Murray up on top. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Hawks. They ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
And checking out Chicago, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And it's put back up and in by Capella.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Bean. The rebound by Grant.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Young dishes to Grant. Back to Young. With the floater. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
That is a tough shot there. Trae Young's such a small player. He needs that floater in his arsenal.
Bean. The Bulls with another miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Takes it inside.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Buries it from three-point range.
If you're going to allow Trae to squeeze off a three, he's going to squeeze hard.
Smith with it. His last outing, 16 points for him. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Murray following the basket by Jabari Smith. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
What a luxury, Brent, it is to have Trae Young head up this team.
Unbelievable, just a walking bucket, and there's nights where you could just expect something special is coming at the hands of Trae Young. So much success in the early part of his career, and he hasn't slowed down.
Here's Simpson. No scoring in this one. There's a screen. Bean. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Hawks leading by 3. Young pass to Hunter. Capella sets a screen for Hunter to the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
Now Capella is sort of the prototypical role guy, right? Going straight from the solid screen to elevating and being open.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Atlanta making a switch here. Branham's checked in. So for the Bulls. Bulls trail by 5. Blair in the corner. Stewart kicks to Porter. Stewart with the screen on Young. Yep, that one goes in there.
A springy guard. Porter Jr. can rise up with the best of them.
Here's Branham. Coming in off a 10-point game, his last outing. There's the 3. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 6. Jackson against Hunter. Pass to Blair. Six to shoot. Stolen by Grant. Porter against Young. Inside. Here's Branham. Chalk up 2 there. Branham's got 5 now.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And here's Porter. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Look at Porter going into attack mode, getting his shot and a trip to the line.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Utah Jazz. There's a minute left in the first quarter. Outside for Jackson. Over Lopez. Jackson misses.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Kept alive. Goes back up. Got a hand on it.
But Stewart hustling over. He saw that shot coming, and he was there for the taking.
Bulls shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Murray's checked in for Young. Good on both. Now Murray. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now here's Porter. 5 points in the game. To the left wing. They set the pick. Here's Jackson with the 3. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Hawks on top. They're Thanks for joining us in this Thanksgiving presentation of the NBA. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Here's Murray. So for Chicago right now, they got Caffey. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Smith. And it's Simpson in at the center, filling out the middle. Murray, the pass to Okongwu. A floater. Bucket is good. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
To the right side. Passes it to Caffey. Five to shoot. Spins. And stolen by Murray. The pass to Branham. Clement covered by Smith. Here's Clement. And the shot is long. Bulls trail by 9. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Simpson. Here's Caffey. He's covered by Murray. In the corner, Smith with it. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Murray. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Murray's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Smith on the wing. Three-pointer. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
He's got such a smooth release on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Smith is lethal off ball.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks. Hunter with it. 9-point game his last outing.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Here's Caffey. Smith outside for the 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Dishes it to Capella. And here is Hunter. He has yet to score. And the dunk by Capella.
You could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And one of the unwritten rules of team play, Brent, don't throw your teammate a grenade. What are those?
Well, I got a lot of those in my years in Seattle, and I won't mention his name, but the initials were Gary Payton. Look, the shot clock's winding down, you're standing open, and the guard just gives it to you with 1.5 seconds to go, and you got to shoot the ball. So those are called live grenades, Kevin.
Atlanta making a switch here. There's the drive. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And again, no good by Chicago.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Bean defended by Young. Pass to Caffey. Back to Smith. Passes to Caffey. Smith with a screen on Grant. 5 on the clock. inside.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Now Young. He's got 10. He feeds it to Capella. Wide open look here for Murray. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And wasting no time, DeJounte Murray off the catch.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And the Hawks making a change here. Branham's checked in. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Hawks. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, the Chicago Bulls sitting in second place.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
Here's Branham. He's guarded by Blair. Kicks to Capella. The pass to Hunter. Here's Branham. Over Blair. That one rolling around and rims out. Bulls trail by 6. Plays it up and banks it in.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Young against Porter. From the high post. It's not going to go for him.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Jackson against Hunter. Misses off the left iron. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And going back to the NBA draft night 2018, you remember this, when we first saw Luka Doncic traded for Trae Young.
And there's been so much talk about this trade, Kevin. I think we can agree both teams, it's paid dividends for both franchises. They've made immediate impacts, and in terms of Trae, he's quickly become one of the league's elite scorers.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bulls.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
59 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Blair. There's a good screen. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Driving to the basket.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Jackson in the corner. This one for 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
You really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Branham does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Young passes to Grant. Yep, that one goes. Grant's got his first 2 points.
Oh, man, easy money for Young. When someone's that wide open, he's going to turn it into a bucket.
And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Trae, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Make them pick their poison, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Chicago Bulls. Hey, I was wondering, after the show, you guys doing anything?
Well, that depends.
Well, I got 3 free tickets to Golf and Grill. Includes the go-karts, the batting cages, and they got smoked ribs.
Why, is this the first time I'm hearing about this?
Probably because you don't own the place. All right, let's focus on the half of play we just saw. It's proving to be an uphill battle for the Bulls.
Well, they aren't getting a hand up on the shooters, and the numbers show it, Shaq. Guys are too good in this league to give them easy looks. You're just digging your own grave.
Well, excuse me, Jack, giving the tough love. Bravo, bravo.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. Grant is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. Chicago making a switch here. Cassell's checked in, and he sinks the second. Here's Caffey. And there's the try. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Hawks. Cassell with the screen on Young. Bean uses the glass to finish the layup. 5 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Grant sets a screen for Young. Grant outside. Plenty of space. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bean defended by Young. Here's Caffey. He has 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Grant sets a screen for Young over Smith. The Hawks again can't hit.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
2 points. That one goes. And now just a... Two-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down. Step back for a second to look at the top shooting point guards in basketball this season. Second is Trae Young.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
Well, it's about taking smart shots and play. Playing with great control, and that smart shot selection coupled with tremendous pure shooting, that's got them on the top of the list.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
There you go. Finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Here's Caffey. He has 6. Bean, another 3 for Chicago.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Caffey. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Young in the corner, beyond the arc. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
Into the lane. Out to Smith. All sorts of time. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Lopez is checked in for Atlanta. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him. Bulls trail by 8. Now, here's Blair. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And it's Murray penetrating. Young looking it over. To the middle. Here's Capella. Rebound by the Bulls.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
They need this. And that's 2 points on the layup. Caffey's got 8 points.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull. Off. Just sensational stuff.
The feed to Hunter. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
Blair with it. Smith outside. Pass to Blair. Passes it to Stewart. Here's Caffey. He's covered by Murray. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Caffey.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
Murray outside. Young with no one around. Offline with his 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Jackson in the corner. Here's Caffey. 10 points for him. Stewart with the screen on Murray. Caffey. The rebound by Young. Atlanta leading by 6. Murray outside. Back to Young. Hunter against Smith. Hunter dishes to Young. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Stewart. Bulls trail by 6. Caffey the pass to Smith. No good with the triple.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
34 seconds left to play here in the third. Stewart against Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Capella.
Like to see that from Trey, directing traffic, getting a good result there on the pick and roll.
For Chicago, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. 15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Caffey. for Murray. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Bulls trail by 8. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Smith is out there with McDaniels. And it's Simpson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Murray outside. It's Beasley on the wing. He kicks it to Okongwu. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's the pass to Simpson. Bean, Lopez covering. Drives to the hoop.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Atlanta. Porter's checked in for the Bulls. Stolen by McDaniels. Bean, and he drives in. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Here's Branham, guarded by Porter. Branham, the basket of Okongwu.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Bulls trail by 4. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Bean, covered by VanVleet. Shot clock at 6. Bean. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to VanVleet. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Okongwu with the elbow. Over Porter. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Atlanta calls timeout. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Gasol, he's checked in for Chicago. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Stewart's checked in for Jabari Smith. Here's Branham. Pass to Hunter. Now Murray, guarded by Porter. Clock at 6. Murray, good.
If guys are getting points inside, that's a bad sign for the defense. So you don't want to allow too much penetration, especially from DeJounte.
Bean covered by Okongwu. Doubled by Murray. McDaniels kicks to Porter. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Blair's checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
So it's Atlanta now. They've led by as much as 10. Murray left side. Over Chaffee. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's McDaniels. Atlanta with the rebound. Grant's got his fourth rebound in this one. Now, here's Hunter. Tight defense on him. Smith against Young. Shot clock at 6. Chicago grabs the miss.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Shooting for Chicago. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Stewart's checked in for Chicago. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And here's Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Off target with his 3.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Team seconds.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Atlanta leading by 3. Murray right side. Hunter on the wing. Grant outside. Young outside. A 15-footer. Rebound by Smith.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Smith with a screen on Hunter. Out to Smith. Smith with a screen on Young. Bean. Here he goes. Oh, that's blocked.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Chaffee.
Yeah, and such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot, and when he's rolling like this, watch out.
To the inside. And the dunk by Grant.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Chaffee. He's covered by Murray. Passes it to Smith to take the lead. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Smith with a screen on Young. Bean. Here's Caffey. He's covered by Murray.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Young dishes to Grant. Excellent defense there from Smith.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just look those 5 seconds away.
16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And we continue to see Young take on more responsibility, welcoming the challenge to go to the line.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 16 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And a big moment right there for Smith Jr. How about the poise in the clutch? You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
And with his length, Smith can have a huge impact on the boards. He's got sneaky hops, and he's got great quicks off the bounce there to help on those follow-ups.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're leading by 2. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Goal substitution.
5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Two shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Here's Caffey. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thank you very much, guys. Trey, what does a win like this mean?
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.